What up, guys? It's One Model A, back at you. So I'm on my other phone. I have my other phone just sitting idly by, charging. Well, I stripped these grips, cleaned them up after the citrus strip, and then sanded them. And I came back to grab the phone to update my next step, and my phone was dead. So apparently the battery on my backup phone that I was using, my extra phone, is shot. So, or at least it doing videos on it just drains the battery too much. You know, if I'm waiting, it doesn't keep up. It doesn't keep up charge wise. So I'm on my normal phone. So I'm gonna take what I have on the other phone. Would have been like the first part, me showing you what the grips look like, and then of course soaking them in the citrus strip. That was really all it was. It was like 8 minutes. So I'll make this a two video piece again. I don't like doing that, but especially not for this little project. But these are the Rock Island M206 grips. Of course, you know, they were a lot darker, almost like a goldish reddish. This is what it looked like after they're sanded. This one on the left here, by my thumb, when they factory stained it, there's always a grip that is a little heavier stained. Especially these mass-produced grips, and this one here is the heavier stained side, as you can see. I sanded these evenly with the same grits. You know, I stripped them evenly, and the dyes from the stain is just a little heavier on this side, but I can cover it up, or I can try to at least blend them evenly. It's not really a big deal. This will of course be the right side grip, right side of the gun. So that's where we're at. I am going to stain these grips now. We'll see how the etching, checkering looks. Might just leave it go. I don't know if I'm going to stain it or just do the flat parts. And whenever I get with them, I'll just leave this as is and put some true oil over it. It's still going to be like a two-tone look. But we'll see what we get once I stain them. I'm also going to take some fingernail polish and color fill the where it says M206 38 special on the front left side of the barrel of the gun. I'm just gonna fill those letterings in. I'm not sure what color. Maybe use a gold or something, or a white, and I'll fill them in and wipe them off with, you know, fingernail polish remover. Fill them in, and I'll show you what they look like. But I'll be back to show you the engraving or the color filling and these after I put a coat of stain on these. So stay tuned, and we'll be back. What up, guys? We're back. I did but that other video I did anyway, that my other phone got, I just deleted that. I mean, the only thing you really missed is me using the citrus strip to strip the original varnish and coating off. That's pretty much it. I didn't really do anything else. Just talked a little bit. But this is after one coat. Still, I'm gonna let dry overnight. There's still some I call them bleeders. Some spots there. For the most part, they are dry enough to touch and show you like some bleeders left on it, but I mean they turned out nice. They'll look nice on here. Darken it up a little bit, and I am going to I'll probably put 2 coats of true oil in this yet. So I mean, it'll give it a. It'll be darker. It'll be a hair dark, but it'll be more of a glossier dark. It won't be like a dull dark, but that's what it'll look like. Uh, Again, before, in my other video that got cut off, or that I deleted it, my battery went dead on my other phone. You could see the color of the grips. They were more like a golden, and these are they're like a dark walnut or a dark oak. But obviously I know this is the wrong side, but just showing you a nice dark look to it. And so I'm not going to take you through the process, pause my phone, tie my phone up overnight, because I ain't going to finish these till tomorrow. I'm going to let them dry overnight. Now you see this grip is a little lighter. The majority of the time you have that. And I can kind of blend it with the true oil to make it less obvious. I'm not really worried about it. This was just a quick project that I thought about doing, and I'm not two-toning it. I like the way the checkering already kind of has a two-tone look to it. It has the light and dark areas in itself. So I'm not worried about it. I'm not going too crazy on this. I'm going to let these dry overnight and get rid of these weepers. And then I'll hit it tomorrow with the true oil. And maybe I'll throw a little short together when they're done to show you back on the revolver. I ain't dragging this one out. It's not that big of a project. But another thing I did while these were drying is, you remember other videos where it says M Model 206 Cal 38 Special. That was black. Like, you couldn't see that at all. You really had to look up close. So what I did was I took some white fingernail polish. I was looking for maybe like a gold color. And I don't paint my fingernails. So I just have some odds and ends, bottles laying around. I didn't have any gold. I had black and white. I think some red. I was going to put red on here because I'm a Georgia fan. Red and black would be neat, but I thought that'd look a little too kiddish, maybe. A little too bro gun, if you know what I mean. But, so I just did the plain white. I just did two passes with the nail polish. Just took it over the letterings, and I dipped it back in the bottle and got a fresh coat, a fresh amount on the brush, and then I dabbed it so it can get down in. And you do it pretty quick before it dries, and then I took my rag here and just used fingernail polish remover with acetone in it, light acetone in it, and you just scrub lightly, get rid of the excess. Before I did that, these little things come in handy. These are little twisty tab things that come on your bread bags instead of like the twisties, the twisty ties or whatever themselves. These come on some bread bags. These work good as we'll use this end here, and once you put the nail polish on, use these as like a squeegee to just take the excess off, because with the fingernail brush, you're gonna get outside of the lettering, so do it quick. And then you can take this, use that as a squeegee, get the excess out of the way. And before it gets super dry, you just take your rag with your acetone, and you gotta wipe lightly. You don't need to press real hard. But I did this 2 times, and then after that the excess was wiped off. I got the fingernail polish back out and just did the same thing, let it soak in just a little bit. I got the rag with the acetone, wiped it down, and then since this is the parkerization, you always risk with the acetone, non-acetone fingernail polish remover worked best. I didn't have any. Stuff I did have had light acetone, use the stuff without acetone. But after you do this, everything is where you want it, after you're done with the acetone and the fingernail polish remover. And the fingernail polish itself, take some gun oil, some hoppies or some 3-in-1, whatever. Just, wipe where you touched and where you wipe down. Just to try to preserve that parkerization. So, I mean, it's not a huge difference, but I mean, now you can actually, you don't have to, squint and look through your one eye to see what it says. You can actually see it now. It'd been cool if it was gold, but I didn't have any gold fingernail paint polish. But I think it looks good. Looks good to me. It kind of matches the Rock Island insignia. Pretty close. I thought about doing that, but I ain't worried about that. But I'm gonna wrap this up. I'll upload this. One tiny little thing. The end of this screw was. This is the grip screw. That was terrible. I really had to clean the junk out of the threads on that. And the head of that was just absolutely beat up and super rust, like contaminated. I don't know what the hell it was. So I took some steel wool over and painted it black. Don't mind my cruddy fingers. That's from working with stain and all kinds of shit all night, but yeah, that'll look nice when it's back on there too. Instead of the old corroded metal look. But that's it for this, guys. I will do a short, or maybe like a quick minute or two video tomorrow. When everything's back together and the grips are true oil and everything's completed, maybe I'll put a quick one up. But that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know last couple of videos of mine have been pretty boring to some people. Some people appreciate it. A lot of you want the shooting and more strictly just gun videos, but I'm a variety on this channel. I'm not for everybody, I know that, and I really don't want to be. I have 350 some subscribers. I'm happy with that. It's 350 some subscribers more than I ever thought I'd have. So once it gets nicer out, we will be doing some more shooting and some range videos. I have some more guns in the work, but hope it's not too boring. Hopefully some of you guys can relate to this. I know maybe my methods and the way I do some things might not be like yours, and that's fine. Do it the way you want. If it works the way you do it, don't change it. You know what I mean? But that's the beauty of individualism. Nobody needs to criticize other people for doing things their way. If it pertains to you, if it looks good to you, if that's the way you want it, good. Keep doing that, because the only thing that really matters is if you're happy with it, especially if it's your gun. Obviously, if you're doing something for somebody else, it's a little different circumstance, but if you like the way you do things and you're happy with them, keep doing them. Don't fucking change something that's not broken, right? Just to please some other fool. This shouldn't really get on my nerves. I'm not getting into a rant on this. Been really thinking about individualism lately. As we move forward, I think that's a big word. People that don't have a lot of that, they will adapt. Or they won't be around, just because the time of relying on other people is just about done in this country, and in this world for that matter. So that's it. I'm not rambling anymore on this video. Not get me pissed off again on this video. Don't worry. There'll be some more of that on the way. So, again, hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think. I'll post a completion video tomorrow. It'll be a quick one, but everybody have a good weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep fighting for your rights. Die on your feet. Remember that. Die on your feet. Have a good one, guys. See you on the next one.